Welcome back guys to another video of Island Gaming with G. We have a few news stories for you guys today, but let's first start off with some quick news. Let me ask you a question. Why would a studio need to name a skin of their game after a monkey on a day that is to celebrate, quote unquote, a black holiday? Well, I'll leave that question up to you. And why then would they change the name to Freedom? I'll leave that up to you. Somebody in 343 Studios need to be held accountable for this, because it goes without saying it's clear what we are seeing here. Next up, we have TMNT. It has been released for Game Pass. So if it is you have Game Pass, you could download this game. This game is, day one on Game Pass. And don't forget, all you Overwatch 2 fans, that Overwatch would be releasing on October the 4th. And don't forget that you guys could get the beta if you guys signed in on the 28th. So this is looking like a very interesting game for those who are interested in Overwatch. On October the 4th is the release, and you can join the basically the test run on June the 28th. Ever since Sony, the Sega Genesis or the Xbox came onto the scene, it has been an all-out war to have dominance of the gaming market worldwide. One market that has proved to be very tricky for the Sega and for Microsoft was Japan. They never had a chance in that country. So it has always been a race, a two-man race between the PlayStation and the Nintendo consoles. And for the most part, they were equal, but Sony would have held the top spot in Japan with the PS2, selling just over 20 million consoles. But it came out recently that the Nintendo Switch outsold the PlayStation 2, breaking that record, selling 25 million consoles. Now, we know that Sony has always seen success in Japan. They saw success with the PlayStation 4, selling just about 10 million consoles. And with the PSP Vita, that sold just about 6 million consoles. But Nintendo also saw a lot of success with the Wii, with the DS, with the 3DS, and now with the Nintendo Switch. So Nintendo Switch is the top dog in Japan. What do you think Sony could do to, win back or get back its glory in Japan? Do you think it's long gone? Do you think PlayStation needs to come out with a new console, a new handheld console in Japan? We know that they like their handheld consoles. Well, let me know in the comment section below. And finally, we know that Square Enix have a long history with PlayStation, dating back since the PlayStation 1. And we are seeing on their showcase that was just shown that relationship is continuing, because they have announced that they will be releasing a brand new Final Fantasy game exclusive for the PS5 called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, this game, it looks clean already, but it is slated to be released on the, next year, the 2023. But we know no Final Fantasy game have ever reached its goal when it comes to releasing. So this game most likely might be pushed back to 2024. So I know most Sony fans will be excited for this game. This is a good pickup for them, as we could expect. But it's not all bad news for Xbox fans and the Switch fans, because they have also announced another Final Fantasy game coming to all platforms. We're talking about the Xbox Series consoles, the Nintendo Switch, PC, and so forth. All consoles this Final Fantasy is coming out for. And this is a remake from an old PSP game. We see it's looking clean, it's looking fresh, and it seems to be very interesting. So any Final Fantasy fan don't have to be feeling left out. If they don't have a PS5, they will also be getting this Final Fantasy on all platforms. The name of this Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy Crisis Core. So look forward to this. If you're interested in Final Fantasy and you do not have a PlayStation or a PlayStation 5, you can get this Final Fantasy out on other platforms. So what do you guys think? You guys think that this is a good get for the other platforms? Do you guys think that Microsoft needs more exclusives, right? We knew or we know that there are a lot of exclusives on the horizon, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for more videos later.